No, this is every car dynamic. Father and son team up and 3D print a Lamborghini. Very good anti-car theft system. I would be too scared to get back into my own car. Welcome to 2015. Why am I so upset by this? If skydiving wasn't scary enough, try it in a car. Half chalkboard, half reflective wrap. Finally bought a new car for myself. Everyone said get a yellow car, but I think blue looks better. Honestly, same. Why wouldn't you though? The nicest car in the world. It looks like it came from GTA. Pretty much guaranteed to crash. Go ahead and park like an idiot. I have something for your fancy backup camera. Since y'all girls know everything. What's this? That's Gatorade to give the car energy. This pothole is taking your car straight to hell. This is why you always wear a helmet. Or get a car. Heart-shaped exhaust pipes. The car saying pollution. My AC is so good, it also cleans the interior. Oregon man driving a stolen car crashes into woman driving another stolen car. Forbidden love. The worst transmission shift ever. Imagine thinking that you're adjusting the volume and the next minute you're reversing on the interstate. What does this thing mean? You get 3 wishes. Tesla debuts new carless driver. It's so hard to keep future product releases secret. I don't need a man. I know how to put oil in my car. Classic Porsches are so beautiful. Everyone can buy a new car, but it takes time and passion to build one. Always carry zip ties for people who park like this. How cool is this car? Ice cold. There are literally police cars, labeled sandwich police. You dented my car and said it was an accident. So were you. You don't need alcohol to have fun. You also don't need a car to get to places, but it certainly helps. Lol, my Lyft deadass got out of the car to fight someone. He won. 5 stars. When I'm bored, I come to Walmart and put these on people's cars' windows. Call me. I'm pregnant. The car I designed in 3rd grade has finally made it into production. Don't even talk to me unless you drive this car. Why is my sister's degree underneath the car seat? Guys, my dog opened the window in the car wash. This is the most valid car in the world. Froggy. Oh, you're a car person. What type of engine is this? This kid had an old bike with no brakes and dented someone's car. A few days later, the car owner surprised the kid with a new bike. Nobody hears a car alarm and thinks, oh, that car is being stolen. It's just an annoying sound that we want to stop. We want the car to be stolen faster. This is going to absolutely change doing it in a car forever. Y'all see doing it in a car. I see naps between classes. When family car decals get too real. The 2 types of car owners. My car needs to be polished again. Rain should be enough. Car companies need to start making retros like Jordan. I want a brand new early 2000s car. Fast and Furious 9 cast. Cardi B is going to do the car noises. I got a new car. She's lying. I need to start carrying some chalk around. Look at me. I'm special. When my car gets stolen, but realize the body in the trunk is not my problem anymore. Let's start talking about America in the way anime fans talk about Japan. 10 cities in America that look like real life Breaking Bad. My guess is that someone hit the insane mode button. Girls be like, oopsies, and then blame it on their zodiac like, oh sorry, I'm an asparagus. Apple CEO confirms the tech giants are working on a driverless car. The year is 2032. You're driving on the highway to work in your Apple car when you hear the news that the new Apple Car 2 is coming out. Suddenly, the speed of your car goes from 95 to 25 miles per hour. Chaos ensues. This thing looks like a gaming mouse. Just got the new Ford Egg. This car got stung by a bee, and all you freaks can do is laugh. POV, you drive inside the fastest rally car. The passenger reading cheat codes. A California teenager named Steven traded an old phone on Craigslist for different items until he eventually acquired a Porsche. Spotted outside of my local grocery store. I have never taken a picture faster in my life. 1975 versus today. Boomer memes are taking a brave stance against basic safety. In my day, we died. Can you trigger tag lesbians, please? No, but I can hit you with my car. My brother told me he was tired of seeing me drive old cars, so he bought me a new one. So thankful. You learn something new every day. I just realized that these little bumps on the steering wheel are in braille so that blind drivers have no trouble finding the horn to alert other drivers when necessary. 1 in 4 accidents are caused by texting and driving. People, won't be me. 1 in 300 chance of winnings. People, you never know. There is a dead woman who lives beside us and her car hasn't moved in about a year, and there were wasps making a nest like this. There is a dead woman who lives beside us. No time to explain. Get into the cream egg, and I'm sure you do. As I'm getting into my car and I see these little shoes in my backseat, I'm thinking, whose damn kids have been in my car? So I look at my shoe and it's the size 9. The sun shrunk my slides. A gas-powered van, towing a diesel generator, charging an electric car. The future is stupid. Enthralled and obsessed with this car I saw at the Science Museum today. Just finished replacing all the windows in my car with intricately crafted stained glass that shatters every time I hit a pothole. asshole. My dad just bought me a new car. I cannot breathe. Someone is stealing the wheels off of police cars in Mississippi. Boys will really try and tell you that these are the same shade. Y'all can see the difference in this color, but can't see a curb. BMW driver slammed for putting flat screen TV on top of a child in a car. Don't sit too close to the TV. I yelled shark at a random lady getting into her car, and I hope she's okay. This car wash be hitting different. Ladies, when's the last time a guy opened the door for you when I got arrested? Some people need to stay out of the garage. I am starting to understand why deers run in front of cars. You're driving alone in your car out in the middle of nowhere and you come across this. What do? I have to stop smoking. I thought this SUV was floating. Why do men stay in the car for 5 minutes after arriving home to prepare for the stress? Driving to get groceries when spotted a doggo giving the biggest awoo he had in him. Bill Gates, go buy me a Coke and buy something for yourself too. Me, fuck it. Gas is getting way too expensive. A mother stands tall, watching for threats as her newborn calf struggles to stand up. Hid in the back seat of my friend's car, scared the 8-year-old girl right out of him. Dudes that are into cars are just the male version of horse girls. This is easily one of the most accurate tweets ever. If you are the shortest, then this is your seat. Don't be difficult. I've never seen this generation of Corvette, just the vehicle I need for the zombie apocalypse. I like that everything but the tiny little blue bug gets destroyed like blonk. Totally okay. Heat causes expansion, so when the summer heat arrives, make a breathing hole in your tires to allow the expanding air to escape. Selling my unique car. No backseat drivers allowed. A Georgia cop was serving civil papers at someone's home when a goat got into the cop car, began eating her papers, refused to get out of the car, then headbutted the cop to the ground when it finally did get out of the car. Pig escapes, terrorizes entire town, crabs in cop car, the look of a champion, starts hearing weird noises from the project car. This is the car version of a mullet, the car looking like King Charles II over here. What do y'all know about luxury? Nothing. Every time I see this car, I slow down. Normal people should really stop buying this car. Any tips on how to keep my tires from rusting? Cop finds snow sculpture in the shape of a car in a no parking zone. Cop becomes confused, calls for backup. I'm going to drive. I'm going on a drive to relax. The drive. Unbelievable. Man opens shed on newly acquired property and discovers a mint condition sheet of plywood. Looking to sell my DeLorean. Good shape, low mileage, only driven from time to time. My neighbors hate my car because they don't understand the car culture. What your neighbors hear every day at 6 a.m. New car for my stupid wife. Hashtag car. Hashtag I hate my wife. Your car keys have traveled further than your car. Whoever told me to leave my car at the pub and take the bus home. Turns out I was in no fit state to drive that either. I love this album. Bro, are you driving a washing machine? Not going to lie, some guy literally walked down my road an hour ago, drawing faces on everybody's cars. Winter is coming. Animals will be looking for places to get warm. Before starting your engine, be sure to check for cows on your hood. The family I babysit bought me a car for my 17th birthday. So thankful. Yeah, this is kinda sus. Being poor is really cool. You'll be saving up for something you really want, and you will almost be there and ready to buy it. Then your check engine light comes on. Finally, a car with enough seats for all of my friends. I was going 70 and slammed on my brakes because this squirrel sprinted across the highway, but I realized he was the homie because ahead there was a cop and I would have gotten a ticket. Some heroes have a cape, others have a tail. Holy shit, I thought I got a ticket but realized I lived in Canada. Nice car. Hey officer, I want to report a hit and run. Okay, what color was the car? Red, green, blue. Okay, did you get the license plate? Yeah, it was colorblind. Kids these days will never know the strength you needed to get the car window down. The biggest troll award goes to this fan. Lil homie said he heard a squeaking noise. When your mum says, I'm just going to be in and out of the store, get a hole-in-one without touching the ground and win a Porsche. Porsche marketing department sweating because they did not think anyone would actually do it. How close am I to losing my shit? Not quite sure what happened here. We don't need to ask for directions, Helen. My granddad's average speed, Volvo V70. This driver was not paid his monthly salary, so he parked his boss's car like this and quit his job. Lamborghini Aventador. I don't read blog cars, but damn. This guy cut me off, but I decided to let it slide. I'm not sure if they're a virgin for life or vegan for life. Either way, they're probably staying off of meat. Let's see who can drive. What is the correct order? Weird green light came on. Should I be concerned? Only in Chicago. On God, I'm going to the DMV. Nobody. Guys in car groups. It's windshield wiper Wednesday. Let's see those wipers. Do you ever ride with someone that drives fast as hell and you push your imaginary brakes on the passenger side? Tile floor in a car. I bought a car today and the dealer dealership had me check off with a pen on paper that I'm not a robot, sweats coolant. Car commercials that show a middle-class husband buying his wife a car as a gift is so unrealistic. It's like, hey honey, as a gift this year, I made a huge financial decision without your approval. You might want to look for a second job. Merry Christmas. Quick stop at Walmart, then off to Jupiter. Thanks mum for my sweet 16th car. My kids are going to be hurt when they get a 99 Civic. I don't care if it's 2090. They are getting a Civic. My boss arrived at work in a brand new Lamborghini. I said, wow, that's an amazing car. He replied, if you work hard, put all of your hours in, and strive for excellence, I will get another one next year. I want to buy a car. Can you give me some recommendations? Help me. Cars have windows and can move. Houses have windows and cannot move. So it's not the windows that makes the car go. It's something else entirely. This is what ancient Greek philosophy is like. Catch me speeding down the highway, blasting tainted love in this dream vehicle. The irony is not lost on me. The tyranny, if you will. Man drives from his backyard to his front yard via his living room. It was just one of those spur-of-the-moment crazy things. Apple's self-driving car could feature VR technology and no windows. The last thing you see before driving off of a cliff. All fun and games until you wake up and find this on your car. The rules for my car. No food. I pick the music. Must put this mask on. Feet off dash. Here, take this gun. We are robbing a bank. Don't be a pussy. My boy got the 12 on his knees. Women will roast men for not washing their sheets for a few months. Okay, that's fucking gross. I'm not on the guy's side. Girls crying over dudes who think this is fast. I'm honestly so confused as to how car boys can like hear a car and see it for 1.2 seconds and they'll be like, oh yeah, I baked cookies in my car today. Yes, they're tasty. Yes, my car smells like fresh cookies. Yes, it's very nice. Robots stuck and killed by self-driving Tesla in Las Vegas. We were so worried about the robots waging war on us. We did not even consider them waging war on each other. The two types of dogs in the car. I'm so glad this wasn't on shitty car mods. When your dad's car looks like a cop car and no one wants to pass him. 5 degrees in Cleveland today with 30 miles per hour wind. I think I'll take the convertible. When you see a nice car pass you in GTA, genie light comes on. Wish for infinite wishes. Engine explodes. Should not have tried to fool him. Banging on car window of girl in parking lot putting on makeup. You don't need that. You're beautiful naturally. Trying to open door. 3 humans trying to unlock a car to get the keys out. Mind you, there is plastic taped over the back window. Jerry, is your car up a pole again? The reasons these toys are critical as kids when the game is pay to win, but you won't give in to corporate greed. A nest on an intercooler. Pedestrians in GTA trying to steal their car back. OMG, I cannot believe it. She shouldn't have. Everybody shut the fuck up and look at these vegetable frogs riding a vegetable bus. Excuse me sir, I am trying to leave. I was not feeling well and my husband went out and got me a Benz. In India, we give paracetamol when someone's driving in the zoom zoom lane, but they're not going zoom zoom. Wow, Kenny Verrera is one lucky dude. His engine hoist saved his project car from being totaled by a fallen tree during a storm. 2 places you should not have to pay for parking. The university you attend, the hospital. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Perfect timing. The road is lava. When the lights just turned green, 0.02 seconds ago, and people are already honking. People are obsessed with getting a new fidget spinner, but they still haven't discovered this cool gadget. Employee of the month. Car companies in the 80s and 90s. I lied about the car's performance, it can go even faster. Car companies now. Your heated seat subscription has expired. This is what they're referring to. So tempted. I wonder if they pass go and collect 200. Some friendships last forever. We started with bikes, and now we all drive race cars. Why do y'all hate on Civics? These cars started the JDM scene. Got pulled over today, and the cop really thought I was driving around in a Pontiac Harambe. Today I saw an elderly man sitting outside of his car spoon-feeding his wife ice cream. This trucker is living in 2099. He's watching a trailer. Slight water damage, no low boulders. I know what I have. My parents in their 30s. This is a reliable and comfortable family vehicle that will serve our transportation needs for years to come. Me in my 30s. Wow, the dashboard doesn't even have that many cracks. Florida man tries to flee deputies on a riding lawnmower. Just because you're going 5 miles over the speed limit does not mean you can drive in the left lane. Some of us are trying to break the law for real. Jeep owner torches car dealership because he bought a lemon 36 years ago. Money doesn't matter. Rich people. Looks don't matter. Attractive people. Bros looking like regular traffic. Each one of those cars are pushing over 350 horses, pal. When the mechanic only charges you $192 for an oil change because he thinks you're you are cute. Uber's self-driving car detects a woman, but still hits her. He looks like the human design to survive a car crash. Ex-convict skips job interview, takes shirt off of his back to save car crash victim. Imagine rescuing someone from a car crash, risking your own life, and then being called an ex-convict. His name is Aaron Tucker. I was listening to a Drake song in my car outside of my house. Turn the music down. You're making me think about my ex. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What the hell did you do to that car? I lost my car chapstick, and now my book bag chapstick is in my room, and my room chapstick is in my car, and my whole life's out of whack. My car thinks the drive-thru attendant is a cone. Upon arriving to help get my keys out of my car, the AAA guy locked his keys in his car and had to call AAA. Fuel door would not close. Tried Velcro, packing tape, then resorted to this. Steampunk. Guys who have their car as their profile picture. 7-year-old me wondering how they put the car in the middle of the mall. They bring the car in as a baby toy car that can fit through the doors, and then the car grows up in there, never knowing the outside. It's not very ethical really. Why does literally every single thing sound like a car door when you're waiting for a pizza to be delivered? Get a text. Was that a car? The dog barks. That was definitely a car. A swarm of 20,000 bees once followed a car for 2 days because their queen was trapped inside the car. He definitely has the right decals for his car. Don't buy a car, buy a gun. You can get a car with a gun. Always low prices, never car insurance. Google car driver cleaning his camera. Heavy rain plus thick ice equals Jesus car. My dad driving my car. How long has your car been doing this? Me. Doing what? So, I took an RC car to the dog park using plastic dinosaurs and some fish line. I made a scene for my wife's car backup camera. Now we wait. Forza Horizon 5 final boss. If you ever think your job is pointless, there is a guy in Germany putting turn signals on BMWs. Y'all can't say anything to me about using zip ties on my car. Even NASA uses them. No one. People with Jeeps for no reason. Man went to a gas station in a Porsche toy car. Braking. Tesla announces new cyberbus. Grandpa got pissed when the Mercedes dealership refused to service his smart car. Guys, do not use diesel on a Prius or any car that does not take it. The station ran out of gasoline, so I decided to use diesel since I figured it would just make my engine louder. It does not make your engine louder. My car broke down, waiting on AAA. Someday, a person is going to die in a self-driving car, and the car is just going to keep driving with a dead body in it. Now, a person dies in a normal car, and the car crashes into whatever is in its path. Yeah, this is hell of a lot better than the catastrophe that currently happens. It looks like grandma just pulled up on the house. Yeah, grandma, I just found this on someone's car. I have no words. To whoever owns this car, my grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, if you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you need to stop immediately. Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized exactly what was at stake. He quit cold turkey that very day. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. We were very close and his death destroyed me. My mother said to me, please never smoke. Don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. At 18, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a slight sense of regret for never having done it, because your parking job was so shitty. It gave me cancer anyway. Jesus fuck, please learn how to park. Finally done with my truck build. What do y'all think? I think your truck skipped leg day. Look at this car. Isn't this the thing I slide over my calculator? Who painted this thing? More importantly, who fell for that? There's no time to explain. Get in the P. Imagine braking real hard and just rolling into traffic. Man, old cars were really made to last. His car ain't break a sweat. Tesla cars can now diagnose themselves and pre-order parts if needed. I whip my cars if it just ordered parts without my permission. My family I babysit bought me a car for my 17th birthday. So thankful. Buy me a car or I'll tell your wife about her. She caught me cheating and keyed my car. Did you cheat on a werewolf? My brother told me he was tired of seeing me drive old cars, so he bought me a new one. So thankful. My brother tells me to shut up when I'm not even saying anything. Worst gear shift ever. Imagine trying to turn the radio down and you end up going backwards on the highway. Kid throws garbage back into car. That is like, don't even think about it. What lies did your parents tell you as a child? It's illegal to have the lights on in the car while you're driving. Elon Musk says the Cybertruck can serve briefly as a boat. If you drive your car off a cliff, it serves briefly as a plane. Okay, serious question. What is this for? This is for my mum to dramatically grab. In 2020, Apple will unveil their first car. Engine and key sold separately. It's like a scarecrow for humans. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Saw a Jeep driving itself today. Love the fact we continued this joke for over a decade. This guy walks around at night and pimps random people's cars. I like this guy. Just finished sanding my tires so that my car will ride smoother on the interstate. And honestly, I kind of love this look. That's a smooth way to see God. I'm so happy Formula 1 started using subtitles. From my VaazkL vast experience in watching cartoons, that car is very tired. Going for a drive to clear my head. Good luck, man. Why my girl got so many Bluetooth options? Damn, she likes a BMW. Boys will really try to tell you that these are the same shade. Y'all can see the difference in this color, but can't see a curb. Headlights before electricity was discovered. Listen, I know objectively this is a bad car mod, but like you have to admit in terms of ridiculousness, this is pretty sick. I've never tried to outrun a police car, but if this shows up behind me, yeah, I'm taking my chances. A man hurled racial slurs and punched a FedEx driver, then died after he was punched back. Damn, he sent him to God. Same day shipping. Nobody. Cars in Mario Kart Wii. Cardi B owns 5 supercars but doesn't know how to drive. She also has several platinum rap songs but doesn't know how to rap. Why do men stay in cars for minutes after driving home? To prepare for the stress. Blessed. My new ride at the car wash. Looks great. I totaled my mum's car, so she got me my own. My mama would have got me my own coffin. When you use a time travel glitch to duplicate your car, I just ran through traffic to take this picture. Thought Patrol. New whip. Someone please get Lightning McQueen a Benadryl. When someone from the backseat gives you driving advice. The light just turned green, bro. These trucks with hips me off so bad. Curvy as hell for no reason. Taking up the whole road. Only in California, traffic is so bad. A taco truck opened on the freeway. Russians dressed up as a cardboard bus. Attempt to cross vehicle-only bridge. Well, that's the last time I eat spaghetti and drive. The real Bermuda Triangle. This is... I asked my parents for a ring, and they got me 4. My parents yell at me for blinking because they thought I rolled my eyes. Who would win? Hundreds of therapy. One fast boy. Supermarket employees prank moron who parked car in shopping cart section. For my 16th birthday, my dad bought me this, and for Christmas, he bought me this. Thank you, Dad. One time, my dad rolled down the window in the car wash, and one of the flaps hit me in the face. Society if everyone used turn indicators. Me looking for another car in GTA. Car manufacturers. What if we made a transmission dial? Me. Let me just adjust my volume. Car movie directors. Delete this. Make sure you got your fishing license this year. They are getting real sneaky. Girls on Instagram. I'd cry. I wish I was born in this era, but damn, they were racist as hell back then. When you first turn on the AC in the car and it blows hot air, you might be hardcore, but you'll never rebuild your engine in the desert hardcore. Sometimes you just need to leave your problems behind. Russia is still loading some of its graphics. When you park far away so you don't get door dings, but you get hit by a plane. Man pays $137 traffic ticket with 137 origami pigs delivered in donut boxes. The most tasteful you I have ever seen. Elon Musk just announced that Tesla cars will soon be able to connect to each other via Bluetooth, allowing drivers to communicate and speak with other Tesla drivers nearby. Road rage about to be like a COD lobby. Sparks for this M4, an exclusive Mariana blue. When you see it, we see it, where we usually do, in the rear view mirror. California government recommends purchasing a giant hamster wheel to charge your electric car. When you're tired of people calling your car girly, not quite sure what to do right now, keep left, do not follow. The difference between mum and dad. Are you alright? Is the car alright? By far, the funniest thing I've learnt about Teslas is that you can immobilize it with a circle of salt like it's an evil spirit or something. When family car decals get too real. 1 star, scary. Far, far too scary by far. I was scared. I can't believe you are robbing me at gunpoint with my kids in the car. Sir, this isn't a robbery or a gunpoint. What happens if I drive away? What is your dream car, Star Wars fans? Motorist caught driving at 130 miles per hour on the M25 claims he was speeding to avoid catching the virus. If Fast and Furious was shot in the UK, you don't need alcohol to have fun. You also don't need a car to get to places, but it certainly helps. Pedestrians in GTA trying to steal their car back. We all know someone who needs this when they drive. My mailman is having a day today. Don't worry, he wasn't run over, but I think he caused a lot of havoc. Ambulance driver had a heart attack, so the injured man inside had to drive. Manufacturers are putting champagne cabinets in cars, but Audi Japan saw a rice cooker would be the perfect optional extra. How you afford that automobile with all the taxes you owe? How can you not mind your business with all that forehead? My brain every time I see one of these on the freeway. Do it. When you order an Uber and it's one of those self-driving cars, they hired a new valet guy at my dad's office park. He seems a little OCD when I have no idea how to comfort my friends, but I try anyway. The adult version of the ice cream truck, not that last one. That guy dropping off some bills. The drive-through line was taking forever, so the guy in front of me started measuring random things out of his window. Seen a demon making a withdrawal today. Damn, it's gonna be a long year. When you can't find a parking spot, so you turn down the volume to see better. These two cars were beefing in the Starbucks drive-thru, so this drove through backwards to stare at the guy the whole time. I be walking super fast sometimes and get hit with, "You will not receive notifications while you are driving." The is you, the Flash. See, this is an educated crazy ex. She didn't break anything, just made it super annoying to get inside the car. I'm not sure what is more frightening, the car accident, grandma still in the car, or grandpa's pants. When you turn on the interior car lights when your parents are driving at night, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Don't you hate it when you see a cat laying on top of your car? I know times are tough, but someone is trying to Airbnb a 2011 Toyota Sienna for $100 USD per night. What my back needs. How bad do things have to be for both of these to be in the town? Yo, this ain't right. Don't move. The hell is bro driving? Bro's car hasn't even loaded in yet. How I drive after passing my driving test. Sorry, my car is a little messy. Just push it to the side. People with these cars can easily steal your girl. How it started versus how it's going. Next, I'm gonna buy BMW and bring back the old front grille. The BMW behind me. Me already going 5 miles per hour above the speed limit. The actor playing the main character in a based on a true story movie. The picture of the real person at the end of the movie. Thinking about the mad clutch control Peppa Pig's dad has, you know, always driving up that steep hill. Would you rather drive the Ford Focus, Ford Escape, maybe even the Jeep Wrangled, Dodge Challenged? Boys will say heard everything, but here know what kind of car went vroom 10 miles away. When you accidentally open the front camera. Not having a girlfriend is part of my car's weight reduction kit. A white 206 was trying to avoid hitting another white 206. That white 206 ended up hitting 2 other white 206s, spotted by my friend in Iran. Apple car 1994 versus Apple car in 2022. This is not progress. This car looks like the crying cat meme. I don't know what they're talking about. Today, I saw an elderly man sitting outside of his car, spoon feeding his wife ice cream. No way, they made cars into a real thing. Finally, a car with enough seats for all my friends. This text conversation is related to a DoorDash order. What car? I see you playing Rocket League through your window, bro. What car are you using? Dude, that's kind of creepy. Can I just have my food? I accidentally cut a guy off switching lanes, and when he went around me, he just gave me a thumbs down instead of the finger. I don't know why, but it hurt me more. Tropical storm. Had to do a recovery mission. Have no idea who the car belongs to, but I couldn't let it get flooded. I must say, these flame paint jobs are getting more and more realistic. Licensed drivers, please come here. When slowing down, is it clutch or brake first? I once pressed all 3 pedals at once, and the car took a screenshot. Funny how life works. Just bought my wife a new SUV, and some kid in a Mustang runs into her at a red light. Bought my cousin a car for his 18th birthday on Friday. This is the car today. Spotted downtown this week. Your spoiler looks dumb. Large boulder, the size of a small boulder, is completely blocking eastbound lane highway. A large boulder the size of a watt. Car for sale, $750. Chances to be killed by a Miata are low, but never zero.